So, my name is Jeff Dixon. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a known political figure. I'm just a normal dad from the Palisades who loves hiking and watching horror movies. I grew up in small town Utah where community and values were everything. It was kind of like a real life Pleasantville. So when I moved to LA for work, this small town kid sought out that same kind of small town that I grew up with. Never thinking I'd actually find it in an insanely big city like LA. But holy hell, then I found the Palisades. So it was bursting with that same heart and soul of community that I grew up with. Dude, your place is on the news. Yeah, I know. It was surreal, to say the least, and a shock that I'll never fully be able to shake, looking at my suitcases on the floor, realizing that's all I had left. Now, I'm not here to throw blame on whether enough was done to prepare for this and all that. That's been discussed enough. Although, I think we know by now there wasn't. I just wanted to present my personal story so you could see the situation from one person's eyes. Because each one of us has an individual story. We're not numbers. We're individual human beings. And now that you know me as an individual, I want to quickly discuss what's happened after I lost everything to the fires. I want to highlight my situation and the situation of many other condo and townhome owners. For some reason, condo and townhome owners have fallen lower on the priority list and not gotten the same amount of assistance as single-family houses. Just to give a few examples, we were initially excluded from opting into the Army Corps Engineer cleanup. We were all gonna have to pay out of pocket. Luckily, we had some amazing people push for it and we got that assistance, but why were we excluded in the first place? We're homeowners too. Next, and currently, for some reason we're being excluded from the discussion of waiving permitting fees. Again, why? Do we not need the same amount of help? I mean, it doesn't really make sense. And on a personal level, dealing with our awesome complex in particular, we're in a situation where a developer is currently using a loophole in California condo law to hold over 100 other owners in our complex hostage, all in order to force the sale of our property. So my home, where I lived almost 17 years, and the only home my girls really knew, might not even be able to be rebuilt unless we get legislative help at the state level. Help that has been elusive. So why is there such a lack of assistance for condo owners? We should not be excluded from the conversations. Condo and townhome owners not only need the same amount of help as everyone else, but in some cases more. Hell, I'm still paying HOA fees every month on a home that doesn't exist. Beat that one. And don't even get me started on the inequities of condo insurance versus homeowner insurance, because once again, we're being left in the dust.